What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Party Chat. I am Matt, and joining me this week is...
You hesitated as to what your name was.
It's like, I don't know what my name is.
What's your name today?
Every day.
Every day.
And any day.
I'm Ash, by the way, just in case Matt forgets.
Thank you. I'm Matt, yeah?
You're Matt.
And you're Ash.
I'm Ash.
Who's Dan?
He's not here today.
Excellent. So, Party Chat is a weekly show that the two of us do, because obviously we're always here. Ash, you're flawless in your attendance record.
I'm pretty good. Got my my stars at home. Yeah.
New ribbons.
Yeah.
Participation certificates.
Yeah.
It's a weekly show we do every Wednesday where we chat about video games. Just one topic, 10 minutes, anything goes pretty much. If you like video game conversations or basically anything video game related, you can check out everything we do on thegamerinitiative.com, Facebook, Twitter, and all of that down below. So this week, we teased it last week, and we're going to be talking about cheats. Probably a pretty important kind of part of any gamer's life if they are old enough to remember. Cheats were like a huge deal in the 90s, and well, even before that. Don't see them so much nowadays, so I just kind of want to discuss what games you remember them being in and what games we'd like to maybe see them in now, and just kind of general memories. I don't know.
Yeah, in the 90s especially, I mean, on the Nintendo, the Mega Drive, they were, cheats were the thing. We mentioned last week, I think, in one of the shows, Game of the Week or Party Chat, about the Game Genie, which was a sort of bolt-on thing. I think they did it for the Mega Drive and the NES, where it's, you had your cartridge, you put it in the Game Genie, and then you put the whole lot in the games console. Yeah. You got a book with it, and you had loads of cheats for loads of games, and I'd say there weren't many games that didn't have cheats.
Every game.
The majority had cheats.
Yeah.
Built into the game. I think for me, one of the most sort of iconic games and the number of cheats you had was Sonic the Hedgehog on a Mega Drive. For me, you had the sort of up C down C left C right C ABC start or whatever for level select. You do that on the sort of bit at the start.
You have a go at me for singing.
Yeah, I know, but the music at the start, the title screen, and then no. as you do that, you then get a sort of ding if you've done it successfully, and it brings up this menu, and you can select whatever level you want. There was also another one which was up down left right, A start or something, or ABC start, and that was you'd go into level 1, and you could change into anything you wanted to. So a ring, a lollipop, a shark, a box.
Enemy,
You can literally just sort of scroll through all of the different pixeled sort of items. Yeah.
Anything other than the background, basically.
And you could plant them wherever you wanted to, and then you could then interact with those items. And at that time, it was just such a cool thing to have. It was just, there's your game, but hang on a second, this is more to the game. And it just hours of fun being able to use. And of course, depending on the level you're at, depending on the items that you could select, because obviously the later levels have different items to the earlier levels. So, you could be lava in one of the later levels if you wanted to, and you could just plant a sea of lava and then try and run after it. Or run away from it, rather. It was...
Run after it if you want.
Well, yeah, I suppose, why would you? But, Sonic, I think, for me, is the most sort of vivid memory for me in terms of cheats.
See, that's really weird, because I was huge on the Mega Drive. We talked about that was what I grew up with as a kid. And I had Sonic, that was my first game, but I heard of these cheats, but I never really used them. I think I must have heard of them, after this Mega Drive. I don't really have any Mega Drive memory cheats at all.
Okay.
It's weird. I was trying to think. The PlayStation 1 was when cheats started happening for me. Maybe it was just because I was a little bit younger. I didn't know, because it wasn't just everyone knew the internet and could use the internet. It was still when it was
I was just going to say about that. That's the thing. I mean, we're in a different world now, where back then getting information just wasn't as accessible.
No, it was, cheats were basically, sometimes you could get these special memory cards that you could plug into the PlayStation 1, and then you get cheats for those games.
Yeah.
Or maybe you'd get a cheat disc, so similar to the Genie, but actually it was a disc. You'd put that disc in, and then I think maybe save it to your normal memory card and then put the game disc in. And then there was magazines as well. I used to get. It wasn't really until I got the internet though in the late 90s that I really started being like big on cheats, because I had the information accessible to me. My big memories are Tony Hawk's. I even did a Let's Play recently of Tony Hawk's 3 with the cheats on, because that's just how I played Tony Hawk's, like kind of the moon physics and stuff like that. You could be Spider-Man and all this stuff. Yeah. And like spin like 1,500 degrees or something. So that was really good fun. And also GTA's very fun memory. They still do it now. They're one of the few games that still do it now.
They are, but we don't see it very often now, do we?
No. It's that was GTA 3. It was a big. They had it in GTA and GTA 2, but GTA 3 was the big one where you could use like the moon physics, and you had to use it on the. Don't know if you remember this, but the islands used to be. The bridges were blown up and blocked off.
I don't remember the bridges.
Okay,
no.
So in GTA 3, I'm sure there'll be people out there remember. You get on the first island and the bridge.
Oh, sorry, GTA. Sorry, I thought we were still talking about Tony Hawk. Sorry, GTA. Yeah, of course I do. Yeah.
So the bridge is blown, and there was actually a way that you could get across it before the story allowed it.
There was.
You would spawn a tank.
Yeah.
You would then rotate the turret 180 degrees, shoot it backwards to give you extra momentum, and then have the moon physics on, and then just turn right, and then your tank would fly through the air.
Yeah. That was like. I think. I mean, as you say, GTA is one of those few games where cheats are still not a big part of the game, but they're there. They're present. You can put yourself in a 5-star wanted level straight away. You can spawn a car, a helicopter, whatever. There's lots of different things you can do via the mobile phone and other methods.
Yeah.
But there aren't many games now that have cheats. I mean, we see these sort of little quirky unlockables. So you might have an Uncharted. You had Fat Drake, which was unlocked by completing the game, I think. You have all these little quirky things that are unlocked as part of that. Lego has certain things. The Lego games tend to have certain things that you can unlock throughout the game if you
like the mini figures and stuff like that. You get characters. But they're kind of like what cheats used to be, but now you unlock them. And it's not everywhere. Like you said, every game. I was playing just the other day, like for Let's Play that'll be coming up soon, is a game on the Xbox called Red Card. It's a football game, and basically you just put in a profile name, and then it unlocks everything from the start. And it was just like stuff like that. It's just there was a cheat in basically every game to allow you to unlock everything from the get go.
Yeah.
So that those that didn't want to trawl through the game and just wanted to mess around with it could.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, we're in a world now where obviously trophies and achievements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But GTA does it where as soon as a cheat code is entered, achievements cannot be unlocked. They're like disabled on that save file.
Yes.
Which is fine because then you can mess around with cheats, but then still get all your achievements in the story.
Yeah. I do like that. I think it's the right way to be. I think Rockstar have done it very, very well.
Yeah. I missed them though. I do miss cheats. Just because it was... I like the way we play games now, and I like all the games we have now, but cheats were when you wanted to mess around with your mates on a game for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And there are a few games that would open this up to quite well, I think. Like something like... Imagine having similar sort of things to that in, say, like Far Cry 4 world or something, where you could, like an anti-gravity, so you could just fly across the whole map in your wingsuit or something like that.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Or that...
There are a lot of games, I think, I think with games as well is that, for some of us, present company included, we spend so many hours playing video games that sometimes you just want to break from the, I suppose, serious sort of playing your game. You've got an objective when you're playing your game, whether it be complete the level or get a good score, whatever the case may be. It's nice sometimes just to step away from that, taking the game seriously, to just playing it for real good fun and entertainment. Because sometimes, the game can be a bit much just on its own.
Yeah.
And it breaks it up, I think. And I think that's what cheats allow you to do.
I guess that's where now we have so many games. It's like, well, if you want the lighthearted, you can actually just go to a different game. Because we have just different games that are just meant to be like these crazy, stupid, lighthearted games all the way through.
Like Squid Hero.
Exactly like Squid Hero. I'm not buying that.
Released this week.
Already out.
Already out, sorry.
Out last Friday. We're in like a time warp zone right now.
We are, I know.
I wonder if that game has cheats.
I don't know. But cheats is definitely something, I mean,
Bring them back, that's what we're saying.
Yeah, I think so.
You got any particular game you would like to see cheats returning? Maybe like
cheats.
Like in Batman or something, or Bloodborne where you don't die. Where you can actually kill people.
Bloodborne where you cannot die.
But that would completely take away the whole point of the game, because the point of the game is you die.
Or, be invisible.
Like The Witcher would be a good one to have. Like, well, I don't know, your horse gets like a jetpack on the back of it.
Jetpack.
It's something that makes them go quicker, because there's a lot of exploring, and there's sometimes you need to be able to go.
I'll tell you what, actually, that's you mentioned that in terms of speed. Even if games had something where you could increase the speed of gameplay, I think that would be really good. Whether increase or decrease gameplay speed, I would really like that in most games, because there are some games where I think this is quite fast paced. I'd just like to slow it down, only a little bit, but just slow it down a bit. And there's others where it's just, this is taking forever. Come on, and it's just you want it to speed up a bit, and you want to whiz through it. And especially on games where you're going for trophies and you're in your second playthrough, you know what's going to happen. You know you're going to have to walk or trek or drive X far. If you could just speed it up, because you know what you're doing. You can do it blindfolded because you played it twice already.
You can play a game blindfolded after only 2 plays?
Well,
that's impressive.
A figure of speech, perhaps.
It was a good topic. I enjoyed that one. But I'd love to see more cheats come back. I don't think we need them. I think it's another one of these things where it's a nostalgia factor. That's how I remember games when I was a kid. I don't think I need them. But I am enjoying games more now than I probably ever have.
Yeah, same.
Apart from maybe the Xbox PS2 era, because that was the era where I had the most time to play games. And, ever since then I've had a job, and then other responsibilities. But then was when I was kind of at school and didn't do homework, so I had loads of spare time.
Finish school at 3.
Yeah.
Play games for several hours rather than 1.
Mate, I had like well over 100, maybe nearer 200 original Xbox games, and I would play them all. Not at the same time, obviously, but I played them all substantially. It's crazy. So that's it on our opinion on cheats. Next week we'll be bringing quite an interesting conversation about video game theme parks. There was an article in the news, a report going on that maybe there's going to be a video game centered theme park coming up in Orlando, so we'll discuss that as our next topic of what we would like to see as a theme park. I feel that could be quite interesting. Rides, attractions and stuff like that.
Yeah, how would it work and what the...
Yeah. So that'll be our pod chat topic next week. Don't forget, you can leave comments down below about any topics you would like to see us discuss, and we will include those in the very near future. Also leave comments about what some of your favourite cheats were. Ash obviously gave his upsy downsy. His
upsy downsy, left C, right C, A, B, C star, I think.
Okay. My favourite was R2, R2, L1, R2, left down, right up, left down, right up. See if you can answer what that's for in the comments below. Do you know what it is?
I haven't got a clue.
Awesome. I'm sure someone will. They won't be watching though, because...
What are we giving away to the winner? Anything?
Pride.
There we go.
And a cookie.
I knew that was coming.
Shipping included.
And a cupcake. I made cupcakes yesterday.
Okay.
We'll send you a cupcake in the mail.
Note that if you live anywhere outside of Guernsey, freshness cannot be guaranteed. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Ash, thank you as always.
Cheers, Matt.
And everyone out there, we'll see you next time.